Duke Energy is trying to meet a state mandate to recycle millions of tons of coal ash.
For years, we've been following the push to get the company to clean up coal ash and Duke's attempts to raise customers' rates to pay for it. But new this hour, Eyewitness News anchor Brittany Johnson learned about new technology some environmentalists say could solve the problem.
Coal ash is a real problem for the United States.
Bill McMahon is confident he has the solution. He is the U.S. CEO of New Rock Technologies.
Once this is in the market, the people building houses and condos and all the rest would much rather be using this product than others.
New Rock takes coal ash, the residue left after burning coal, and recycles it into bricks and pavers. And it does so using chemicals alone, no heat.
3 to 5% of the energy used to make cement is what we use here.
North Carolina alone has more than 100 million tons of coal ash. New Rock gets it from plants and landfills, then creates bricks that McMahon says are stronger and lighter than typical concrete.
We can solve most companies' ash problem without too much of a problem and making some money doing it.
McMahon says he is discussing the possibility of working with 8 utilities across the U.S. to recycle their coal ash. He won't reveal which ones.
New Rock is one of the many companies that we're having good conversations about.
But Duke spokesperson Aaron Colbert told me the two companies are having talks. In fact, they've been doing so since 2015.
Is there a reason why you wouldn't have moved forward at this point?
Well, many of these projects take time.
Duke is recycling only about 40% of the coal ash it produces in North Carolina each year. The rest is stored permanently, either in ash basins, which they're working to close, or in lined landfills. Duke says the big barrier to more recycling is the high carbon content of coal ash, which makes it hard to use in concrete. Duke doesn't have the facilities to recycle any more than it already does. But it is in the process of converting this facility, Buck Steam Station in Rowan County, into a plant that can remove carbon from coal ash so more of it can be recycled safely.
Right now, crews are in the early stages of preparing this area for a $180 million reprocessing plant. If you look over here, they're going to pull coal ash from this basin, and they hope that in about 2 years, they'll be able to process it here, then transport it out into the market.
Duke says recycling is much cheaper than excavating and storing the coal ash permanently, and the money from selling recycled coal ash will come back to customers.
It actually helps prevent really dramatic rate hikes in the future.
Duke has more than 100 million tons of ash sitting in coal ash basins that it must close by 2029. If it can't recycle the ash, it'll have to store it, and customers will have to pay for it indefinitely. In Rowan County, Brittany Johnson, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
New Rock was founded in Australia 20 years ago, and the CEO says if the companies came to an agreement, New Rock could have a plant built on site within 6 months, and that each plant will bring dozens, possibly hundreds of jobs to the area.